Hey, thanks for joining me again. So today's project is literally going to be to replace those two top shelves up there that are made out of plywood and are hanging on with those 1980s bracket shelving things, and also to add shiplap to this wall here to match the rest of the quadrant of my shop here. I'm going to replace those two top shelves with some live edge wood that I have over there to match this bottom one. I have this live edge piece of wood here. I don't know quite what it is. I think it's elm, but I could be wrong. The only real reason why I'm doing this corner is because I don't really like the look of those brackets and kind of where the drywall meets the shiplap that I have there. So I want to make everything uniform in this area. And also it'll become my inspirational exhibit area where I can just exhibit all of my funky little things that I've made throughout the years. I only have a couple of things here. I got this bowl that I made out of cherry. I got this wooden spoon that I made from some leftover cutting board stuff, and this other unit that I made that looks pretty funky. But before we do any of that, if you haven't watched last week's project, it's still sitting on my table and I have to get this out of the way and hung over there. It's actually going right here, by the way. This fan has to come down. All right, so a pequeño problem here. I can't reach the fan if I ever want to turn it on and off unless I jump. So I might have to get one of those switch-em-a-thingies. All right, so I don't have the shiplap for this stuff that I need. So I'm gonna just find this guy on Marketplace here. Yeah, I don't have it. All right, I found it. Here's the guy. We got it right there. 11 bucks for 1x8x8. This is exactly what I need. So let's go get it. So that's 8 feet. Let's get a measurement here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I need 12 pieces. 2, that's 12, so I need half of 12, which is 6. I need 6 pieces. That's 66 bucks. In case you don't know how to do math, I don't know how to do math.
All right, so we're just heading over to David from Rockwood. He's got really the best stuff in outside of town. Everything's kind of like rough cut type stuff. Really good, unique pieces that he's got here. I wasn't sure if he wanted to be on camera or not, so I kind of left that out of the video. I then found out that it was totally fine for him to be on camera, but I didn't get a chance to actually interview him or anything like that. Here's a shot of the shiplap that I picked up. This is actually where I came to get all of my shiplap that I used on the walls on my shop that you see there. And we're heading back over to the main shop.
All right, so like I was saying, that piece of live edge wood that I've had there for the longest time, I don't know what it is. I think it might be elm. We'll find out after we start ripping it down. We can tell by the smell of it, because it reeks of fucking cow shit or whatever. But what I'm going to be doing is ripping it down with my track saw right here. We're going to be sending it through the planer, and then we'll have 2 live edge pieces that look kind of the same, and we're going to be hanging it over there where it belongs with screws on top of this shiplap that we just picked up from old Dave. Thanks, Dave, again. Shout out to David at Rockwood. But now that we have these shiplaps in here, we're gonna acclimate them because they still have some ice on them. I'm gonna let them acclimate in here for a while until they're ready to go. I guess they don't really have to acclimate, but nevertheless, they're just gonna sit here until they're all dried up and ready to go. So let's get to it. Now, before we go any further in this video, I just had dinner. So I'm coming downstairs here. I'm gonna make myself an espresso real quick because some things in life are just too good to not do, and to leave them out would just be a sin for me because I don't have any crazy addictions or nothing like that. I just have 20 espressos a day on the weekend, and whenever I get a chance, I just come down here and do my thing. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so if you have anything in life that you enjoy doing, whether that be making espressos or drinking them or serving them to other people and telling you how good of a job you did because of the amount of cream that's on the top that's overflowing. Oops, that is very good for me right there. Or you know, any small vices that you guys might have. I mean, hey, if it makes you happy, just do it. Because some things in life are not worth giving up for the satisfaction of your well-being, because some of these things actually make you better, a better person, and make you live better. Because in the end, nobody's gonna make it out alive. So if you enjoy woodworking, do it. If you enjoy doing whatever it is, as long as you're not talking about anything super crazy, or there's limitations to this, right? There's a fine line for everything. For some people there is, for other people there not so much. But that's another story. We're talking about in our realm of limitations. Anyways, let's get back to what we're actually doing. All right, so this is looking pretty gnarly for the next step, which is, as you can see there, I raised the TV a little bit. I don't know if that's where it's gonna be, but that's where it's gonna be for now. I have a little bit more room right there to do something. I don't know what. What should I put there? Because I have no idea. All right, so I know I said I was gonna rip this with a track saw, but this is really warped and stuff. So I think I'm just gonna take the regular skill saw to it. Screw it, I'll just take the track saw to it. I wanna see what happens after this. With my eyeballs, I'm gonna put a 7 on here because I got a 14. So I'll do a 7 on this side. This is a 14.5. So what I'll do is a 7.25 over here. Man, that stuff really stinks. The best I can describe this as is a chicken and cow dung. Like at the stage like the mushrooms are growing from it already. Cow dung.
So what you see me doing here is called a little trick. It's called skip planing. This is what happens when you're lazy and you don't want to do the job properly. No, I'm just kidding. This happens when projects are less important and you kind of just want to get through it, and this is a technique that I like to use when I'm just making odd end projects. In this case, it's just a live edge rough sawn shelf, so this technique is perfect for this application. And if you're wondering about all that bark and stuff, yes, I am leaving it on for the natural character of the live edge. I might have to speed this up here a little bit, but this is me running it through the jointer to get a 90-degree angle so the shelf sits level on the wall. And just squaring off the ends here.
So what you see me doing here is just marking out the studs like that, because that's what's happening here. I'm just going to attach these with some pocket hole screws like a good old 1950s farmer. So I'm going to drill these out with this 1.5-inch pocket hole jiggery. Now I'm just going to finish this with some tongue and teak oil. Now, since I'm in such a good mood to put on some tongue-and-teak oil, I'm gonna give this one a once over, just for the heck of it. And look, I have some epoxy in there that I've done when I originally did this piece. I don't know how long ago. Must have been more than a few years. But look, we're just gonna bring it back to life here a little bit, because this stuff really likes to soak into the wood. So we're gonna have to let this stuff soak in overnight, I'm guessing. I don't think the stuff's gonna go up until tomorrow at minimum. I find that this tongue-and-teak oil likes to attract a lot of shop dust. So there's also that. But yeah, this looks great. And just with a little bit of TLC, we got these shelves restored back to. I really like this. These rays that this wood has here. It's really sexy. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna let these three beauties dry up overnight, and then tomorrow morning or whenever I get a chance, who knows when, I will install them. Oh, Mimi, the shop cat. Always wants to hang around. He's my favorite little kitty. And I think I'm her favorite little human too. Anyways, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna leave you guys with some before and after shots of this corner quadrant of the shop. Let me know what you guys think. Was this a good idea, bad idea? I think it was a great idea. Nevertheless, what's done is done. And I will see you on the next one.